is Simon Kinyanju, and I am the Senior Regional Coordinator for Asante Africa Foundation Kenya, and also the Acting Coordinator for the Adolescents Program here in Kenya. So Asante Africa Foundation, as I mentioned during the introduction, we really focused on empowering and educating the next generation of change agents, and our main focus are on the youth. And if you ask where we work in, I'll tell you the schools, that is the high schools and the primary schools, are our major targets where most of the youth are. So we target the school-going youth, and also we follow for those who are like for the Farm for Rivers. We have 3 programs that we work with as Asante Africa Foundation. And one program we do offer scholarships, and these scholarships are merit-based. We give scholarships for the primary school kids, and who we take them through the primary school, we take them through the high school, and if they qualify even for the tertiary education, we also take them through the tertiary education. We have a conversation ongoing now with the current changes that we're having in the education sector, and embracing the TVET thing. We're also thinking about how we can be able to create avenues and have networks and partnerships that may help even for the youths who don't qualify for the universities, to integrate them where they can develop and acquire some skills in these other courses. In addition, we have a program that I oversee, and it is my passion. That is the adolescent program. And in this program, we majorly deal with adolescent girls and boys and the primary level. So what we do with the adults in the adolescent program, we have a curriculum that has like 26 modules, and from these 26 modules, we teach them about on the economic assets, social assets, and the health assets. So we teach them about financial literacy, we teach them about sexual reproductive health, hygiene, and rights. We teach them about teenage pregnancies, gender-based violence, and try to instill in them the right content or the right mindset that they need as they grow up. We also provide for them sunshine towels. I remember I talked about this when I visited Oracle, and I suggested when they develop their CSR, they should try and bring the aspect of pay it forward, that they bring it back to their community. So we also do rescues for these adolescent girls. Like I can give an example of last month. We did 3 rescues in Samburu County, where some of the adolescent girls were to be married off forcefully to some elder men. Now, our major interest and what made me love Palscity is that program, that is the Leadership and Entrepreneurship Incubator. In this program, we teach high school students about on how they can be able to initiate, or how they can be able to grow their entrepreneurship spirit, how they can be able to develop skills on entrepreneurship, at the same time as we teach them about leadership and governance. So out of this, we try to connect them in mentorship through some of the successful entrepreneurs who can be their mentors, and also when they have initiatives or when they have developed some income generating activities, we try to see whether we can get some that, and we incubate this initiative. For example, Alphonse will be joining us from 14th on December, where we have a summit of these youths. And Alphonse have invited him so that he can talk to these youths from these 4 counties about digital opportunities, because we understand as trends go by, we see things are changing and people are trying to embrace technology. And Alphonse being there as a role model, he'll be the most appropriate person to come and talk with these kids. So in brief, that's what Asante Africa does. If you want to visit us, you can see us on our website, Asante Africa Foundation, in our Facebook. I think I can spend a whole day here trying to get at least get everything about Palscity. I think it is a solution to most of the gaps that I've been having. One, for me, talking in the context of non-profit organizations. Like sometimes we may want to run a fundraise. I see we have an option, and Sometimes we may have to connect some youth to mentors. I see we still have options, not an option, we still have transition for us to try sell Palscity to as most people as we can, to as most organizations as we can. So what I can say right now, Alphonse, you're becoming an inspiration to most of us. You're becoming an inspiration to most of the youth, and I think if now you can start out of Palscity. My concern or my point, I always talk to you about how is your CSR. So if you can have a CSR connected to Palscity, it will even have create an avenue where you can even reach to those people who may not be able to have a website. So if you can go some steps further to where maybe people without Android phones, people without iPhones, people with Kadundas can be able to access Palscity, that would be a major milestone for you. So once again, Oracom Group and the Palscity Group, congratulations. We are really proud of you, and we are together in this journey. Thank you very much, Alphonse.